Martin Lewis is urging up to 1.1 million older people to check if they are eligible for a benefit from the Department for Work and Pensions, DWP, specifically aimed at helping those over state pension age with daily living costs due to a disability or long-term illness or health condition. The latest edition of the MoneySavingExpert.com, MSE.com, newsletter states, if you, or a loved one, need help with daily living, check out Attendance Allowance. Up to 1,100,000 miss out on £3,500 per year according to our exclusive new research. The founder of the consumer website goes on to explain how earlier this year Policy in Practice identified how 21 million people are missing out on around £19 billion in unclaimed benefits, including universal credit, carer's allowance, pension credit, and child benefit. But he added that a few MSE.com readers suggested they look into attendance allowance, saying there's a huge lack of awareness around the benefit. Martin said, "We set things in motion and started work with Policy in Practice, which identified the missing out numbers in the original research. The results are staggering. It has been estimated up to 1.1 meters aren't getting the £3,500 or minimum attendance allowance they're due in Great Britain. The stats don't cover Ireland, but the benefit does." The team at MSE.com have created a new attendance allowance help guide, which you can read here. There are nearly 1.5 million older people claiming attendance allowance across Great Britain, including 129,641 living in Scotland. Many more people may be entitled to the non-means tested benefits, which is also tax-free, but simply do not know enough about it to make a claim. Below is an overview of what you should know about the benefit, including how to start your application. Full details about claiming attendance allowance can be found on the Gov.uk website here. What is attendance allowance? Attendance allowance helps with extra costs if you have a physical or mental disability or illness severe enough that makes it hard for you to look after yourself. It does not cover mobility needs. You do not need to have someone caring for you in order to claim. Who can make a claim? You should consider applying for attendance allowance if you have a disability or illness and need help or supervision throughout the day or at times during the night, even if you do not currently get that help. This might include help with your personal care, for example getting dressed, eating or drinking, getting in and out of bed, bathing or showering and going to the toilet. Help to stay safe. You should also consider applying if you have difficulties with personal tasks, for example if they take you a long time, you experience pain or you need physical help, like a chair to lean on. Attendance allowance is not just for people with a physical disability or illness. You should also consider claiming if you need help or supervision throughout the day or night and have a mental health condition, learning difficulties, a sensory condition. If you are deaf or blind. 10 most claimed conditions supported by attendance allowance. The 10 conditions listed below are supporting 1,069,501 of the 1.45 meters total number of people receiving attendance allowance. Main condition and number of claimants across Great Britain: arthritis, 416,313; dementia, 148,337; heart disease, 103,330; respiratory conditions, 85,674; disease of the muscles, bones or joints, 72,070; cerebrovascular disease, 68,071; back pain, 62,211; visual disorders and diseases, 45,612; Parkinson's, 37,970; neurological conditions, 29,913. Medical conditions are sourced from information recorded on the DWP's attendance allowance computer system. It's important to note that this list is not a checklist for claiming attendance allowance. It is intended to help people understand what type of conditions are being supported. However, if you need extra support during the day or night due to a long-term illness, disability or health condition, you should check out the official eligibility guidance on the Gov. UK website here. How much could I get on attendance allowance? You could get either £68, 10 or £101.75 a week depending on the level of care you need because of your condition, which is paid every 4 weeks and works out at £272, 40 and £407 respectively. You can spend the money however you like and it could help you stay independent in your own home for longer. This might include paying for taxis, helping towards bills, paying for a cleaner or gardener. Can I claim even if I have savings and other income? Yes. Attendance allowance isn't means tested, so it doesn't matter what other money you have coming in or how much you have in savings either. There's no limit. It's tax-free and you'll be exempt from the benefit cap, so you won't have money taken away from any other benefits. Will attendance allowance affect my state pension? No, it won't affect your state pension, and you can even claim it if you're still working and earning money. How does attendance allowance affect other benefits? The other benefits you get might increase if you get attendance allowance. These include extra pension credit, housing benefit reduction, council tax reduction. You can check your state pension age on the Gov. UK website here. How do I make a claim? You will need to complete a long claim form when you apply for attendance allowance. It might seem daunting at first, but help is available from your nearest Citizens Advice, so don't let the form put you off applying. If you'd prefer to do it yourself, you can follow the Citizens Advice guide on how to fill in your claim form here. Full details of how to get the application form by post or over the phone can be found on the Gov. UK website here. What happens if I am about to reach state pension age? If you're thinking about applying for attendance allowance when you reach state pension age, you might be better off claiming PIP straight away. New claims for PIP have been replaced in Scotland by adult disability payment, but both benefits follow similar eligibility criteria and pay the same weekly rates. If you claim PIP and get it, the amount you get will depend on your circumstances and how your disability or illness affects you. Find out more about claiming PIP on the Gov. UK website here and adult disability payment here. Get the latest record money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for energy and money saving tips, the latest benefits news, consumer help and advice on coping with the cost of living crisis. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, including a special cost of living edition on a Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at @recordmoney_ for regular updates throughout the day. Who cannot claim attendance allowance? You won't be able to get attendance allowance if you already get PIP or DLA to pay for your care. If you apply for attendance allowance while getting DLA, the DWP will usually reassess your DLA award instead. You can renew your PIP or DLA when the existing award ends, as long as you still meet the eligibility criteria. If your renewal is unsuccessful, you can apply for attendance allowance instead. Find out more about attendance allowance on the Gov. UK website here. We also have a dedicated section on attendance allowance on the Daily Record and regularly publish updates around the benefit to help more people decide whether they should make a claim for themselves or a loved one. Find out more here. Join the Daily Record's WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages.